Imagine this situation. You're young, attractive, focused, resourceful, and on your grind. Even if you haven't reached your full potential yet, you're on your way to success. Back in the day, you used to have a very hard adolescence, getting bullied by the bad boys and rejected by girls. Out of desperation and sadness, you decided to stop trying to impress girls and devoted time to your skill set. Now that you're successful, lots of women approach you. You go on dates with hot chicks easily. After a few dates with multiple women who don't fully convince you, since they are a bit promiscuous, immature, and have red flags, you end up meeting a girl who seems more mature and different. Everything looks perfect, you have a great time together, and finally, she invites you to her house. Then, once you come in, you find there's a baby sleeping. You're shocked because this was unexpected. She acts normally and asks you what's going on, and you say everything is fine. After having great sex, because in the heat of the moment that's what both of you wanted, you say goodbye to each other. The next day, she texts you and wants to arrange another date, which you accept. This might be the fourth or fifth date, you don't even remember. Suddenly, she tells you you've got to talk, and says she wants to have an exclusive relationship with you. She desires you so badly, and although you like her too, you can't ignore that she's got a kid. Guys, I hope this uncomfortable situation won't ever happen to you, but you get an idea of how it would feel. In today's video, I am about to share with you the reasons a single mom wants to lock you down, especially if you're younger than her, and why you shouldn't accept her proposal. But before we go deeper, let me share the comment of the day. Shout out to the Dragon Chaser. He said, "There is no end goal. We just don't care anymore, and that's what women either can't understand or don't want to hear." That's a very good observation. Now men are not willing to tolerate any crap, so ignoring women who can't understand or hear our perspective is a perfect policy. Please don't forget to reach out to us by email to claim your $5. I'd also want to give a shout out to Fangrowth, who said, "What does mgtow mean to you?" The answer to feminism. Love that guy's letter, the perfect response to every single woman that wasted her prime and still thinks they are the prize. Do you have a success story? My cousin is a bank manager. He's single and happy, living his best life. He always wanted to be rich. He was good at math. I am so glad he's living his best life. That's a beautiful success story, so please encourage him to stay up. As usual, guys, I will pick one comment from each video. It may be the funniest, the most light, or one that touched me, so don't forget to leave a comment, and you may be our next winner. Now, back to the video. You might have experienced this situation at some point, and if you're an attractive kind of guy in your mid-20s, it is even more likely to happen. Single moms, as you can suppose, are not the ideal partners for you. Let's be honest here and consider several possible scenarios. Some women made poor choices. They got pregnant by a bad boy who doesn't want to take care of a baby, and so they're now dealing with the consequences of their acts. They realized hookup culture was not that fun once certain things happen. Other single moms might be widows or have come out of a hard relationship with an abusive partner. That's fair, and they should not be blamed for that. Anyway, my advice stays the same. Don't bait them. Remove the idea that the sex will be great and that she is more mature than girls in their 20s. That's oftentimes true, but getting involved in a relationship like this won't benefit you at all. Here's why she tries to lock you down. Because she wants to numb the pain of loneliness. Raising kids is absolutely complex, and many single moms are constantly taking care of their children. They have no days off, and as a result, their instinct demands a manly figure for her descendants. It's pure biology. If you feel sorry for single moms, that's fair, but please don't accept a single mom out of pity. To be honest, it's better not to get involved in an exclusive relationship with her. She probably had some flings after divorcing, but those men were just lustful and wanted to enjoy great sex from an experienced woman. However, if she tells you you're different and far from an average beta, she will try very hard to make sure you fall for her. She might regret her past mistakes and come up with some sweet talk to convince you. Even in that case, don't fall into the trap. Dating a single mom may limit your potential and undermine your life purpose. Here are some reasons not to date a single mom, regardless of the particular circumstances she's been through. Number 1. her ex. Oftentimes, you'll have to see firsthand how her ex behaves. Her ex might be creepy, controlling, or just bad. There's no need to elaborate. She probably chose the wrong guy and should never have had a kid together. Now you have to see how she and her ex hate each other, and you might meet him at some point. Wouldn't that feel a bit uncomfortable? Of course. Number 2, family law. Court orders sometimes prevent one parent from moving to another city without the permission of the other parent and of the court itself. Imagine your job makes you a drifter. Women are usually nesters, with kids and baby mamas/baby daddies and custody issues involved. Single parents often have to jump through legal hoops if they ever want to move to be with a new partner. This complicates moving somewhere else for a job. It also complicates their new partner's job search. Here's an example to better illustrate this. I have a male friend who's been successful in life, and he met a beautiful single woman he loved to date. However, he lives in Pittsburgh. They really like each other. She's exactly what he's looking for. But he lives halfway across the country. She can't move here because baby daddy lives there and baby daddy isn't ever leaving Pittsburgh. She'll be living there for the next 14 years until her child is legally an adult. There's no work in my friend's field there, and he's not moving just to be a waiter, so connect the dots. This might not cause you to be a provider for a single mom, but it will undermine your freedom of movement if you want to have an exclusive relationship with her. Number 3, her bad decisions. Yes, guys, some single moms, and dads too, are single because of their personal issues and overall lack of maturity. Some of them made terrible decisions about relationships and sex. Some of them are divorced for good reasons. They're unstable, troubled people. Number 4, her income and perhaps poor financials. Let's face it, it's not necessary to have college-level math skills to handle finances decently, yet many people, both men and women, don't have 2 nickels to rub together, even if they work 3 jobs or have high income positions. Various studies prove that 64% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck, considering the entire population. Obviously, this happens all over the world too. Just imagine how hard it is for a single mom to sustain herself. Again, I'm not saying poor you and feeling sorry for them. This is just fact you should consider. Most single mothers seem to be looking for a man with a great career and solid professional prospects because that's ideal for raising children. Number 5, you may experience heartbreak at some point. Let's face it, men have feelings too. Imagine you start a relationship with her, but she cheats on you with other men. Nevertheless, you even enjoyed the time with her kids and got a bit attached to them. If you break up with a single mother, saying goodbye to her kids can be rough unless you're able to remain friends. And I guess you wouldn't like that since most of you are convinced mgtows. And let's not forget that her kids might come up with the excuse that you're not their father when you try to educate them. Number 6, she may not be fertile anymore. If she's over 40, women are done with cranking out more kids. That's normal. But most men, regardless of age, still have a basic biological urge to have a kid who shares his own DNA. This is just animal instinct for most guys. Men can also be instinctively reluctant to raise another man's children. On some level, this goes back to the cave tribe monkey mentality. I'm not defending it, but it's part of reality. Men often struggle with that some other dude's sperm, animal psychology. In conclusion, guys, if you're ever conflicted over a situation with a single mom, just think that the cons outweigh the pros, so keep your frame solid and do not let emotion rule your mind. It doesn't matter how mature she is or how good the sex she can provide is. I am aware that most of you guys love your life of singlehood, which is great. But if you want her as a friend with benefits, feel free to consider that option. Marrying her or just having an exclusive relationship will limit you in many regards, so a life where you go your own way might be the best choice you could ever make until society undergoes a cultural revolution. Remember, you're not anyone's provider and free therapist. Anyway, I wish you not only tremendous success, but absolute freedom. Now it's your turn. What do you think? Has any single mom ever told you she desired you? If so, how did you react? What would you do if she wanted to lock you down? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Remember that if you leave the best comment, you will get $5. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video useful, hit the like and subscribe buttons, comment, and share it. See you in the next video. Till next time.